Good morning everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. So breakouts galore, and that is the first critical breakout that happened yesterday. Feds are hinting at rates cuts in September, and we have multiple levels that have been broken, as you can see as I put them in. So pullback is to be bought. That's what we're looking for. Any pullback should be bought, and I think it was my Facebook yesterday, Meta had a sterling retailer results, and that just sent the market skyrocketing as well. So where do we buy? I think that is a question you need to be asking yourself. We've got this gap. It should be full shortly. It's very close. You'll see sellers come in up here, so sellers will definitely come in at 55.64, and you should see some sort of structure. We do have a bit of a gap today that has formed, so a pullback onto that would be ideal. Now if we don't get that pullback, then you have a island breakout. So in other words, you've got a gap down and then you have a gap up without the gap being filled. That is a very bullish signal, which could get the market just moving. So I think what you're going to find now is buyers are going to come back into the market now, slowly scale in, and we're going to see some significant upside running into December. So if you just get to the daily, you can see we've had, when was that, April, fairly decent move up, and then all of a sudden we've had this what do you call it, double move pullback. So it's one move, flag, second move, formed a bigger flag, and now we've broken out the flag. So you're looking at a breakout of structure for an opportunity to buy. Look at the oscillators on the daily. Everything is extremely bullish. So just zoom out a little bit so we can just get a clearer picture. You know, if you're willing to stomach a lot of risks, a lot of people just jump in there with a massive stop loss, but that is a 1,700 point stop loss. It's not something I'm looking for. So I'd either want to see us pull back to 55.27, and then there's a little level here where the gap is. That would be ideal, 55.38. So if we can pull back into that zone, I'd definitely be looking for an entry, and at the same time on the trading account be looking for opportunities to get into here with some swing trades, and then on the long-term accounts looking at multiple stocks of opportunities to buy in just to hold going into December. So that's kind of the strategy. I don't think you can see that was where the Feds came out, and you can see the chaos there. But yeah, I think after hours Meta was a good set of results which pushed the market up. So I strongly believe you're looking for an opportunity on any pullback. And if you just look at the price action yesterday, you can see hindsight's always a perfect science. Somebody knew what was going on, and the buyers continued just working the market, held it through the Fed's press conference, and they're probably still holding at the moment. But those guys are in relatively early, you can say even at the close of the day before, and they're sitting with 1,400 points. I mean, that's a 2% move, 2.4% move, sorry, 2.6% move, which is significant. So yeah, we're looking for an opportunity to buy, and as I say, 5538 would be key, 5527 would be nice. But what could also happen here is just go sideways and then break above this 5564 and get going. So you'd be wise just to keep an eye on the 15-minute chart, and any breakout of this level and pullback would be bought. Any pullback onto structure is also to be bought. Then you'd also probably be wise to just keep that trend line in on your charts, so you can see that pullback is not really, sorry, that trend line doesn't indicate that you're going to get a pullback down to 55.38. So just pay attention to what happens at the market open. You can either use the European Open, or you can use for my time, 2 o'clock. So that's GMT plus 2 hours. If you look at the markets around 2:30, that's when the USA starts waking up, their pre-market starts. So that's when you'll see a lot of activity on the USA market. But I think, yeah, this is setting up quite nicely. It's you're looking to get some swing trades in here. I think that's the best advice that I've got this morning, and definitely what I'll be doing. So any pullback onto structure, any breakout, I'd be looking for opportunities. And even, you know, looking on a lower time frame, and got a 600 point stop loss here, so that's palatable on with a low lot size. But I think you actually want to have a sort of a normal risk entry, and you want to have a sort of a decent stop loss. In other words, what I'm looking for is something like a 180, 200 point stop loss. So you can get a decent lot size in for an opportunity to make some decent money. Anyway, that's kind of my view. Either a pullback onto the trend line or a little bit lower, or what you're seeing here is big up range, close the gap, break up above the gap, come back, and then you're looking for an entry or 55.64. That's kind of my view. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.